Hello, looks like we are live. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, let me make this big so I can see myself and I can see all of you. Hello and welcome. I guess if you're watching this after it was live, this is the awkward part where I wait a few minutes for people to join. Sophia Partain is here. Hello, Sophia Partain. For those of you who don't know me, I'll wait for a few people to join, but my name is Zac Swan. I'm a magician. I'm coming to you live from my living room. Usually you hear like live from Radio City Music Hall, but nope, today it's live from my living room, so this is good. Oh my goodness, we're seeing some people join. This is good. Before we go any further, I made some popcorn. Isoda is here. Hello, Isoda. I made some popcorn. I didn't have time to pop it though, so I just made it. So it's a little disappointing. We'll put that there. Maybe for later. We'll see. This is so cool. I can see. I guess I can see who's here and who's not here. Oh, this is so fun. This is my first time doing a Facebook Live show. It's also the only show I get to do barefoot. So while we wait for a few people to join here, oh, we've got Christiana McKelvey joined. Hello, hello. While we wait, I just want to say I am so blessed to be here. Mansion Memories is just the most amazing organization. They put on magical days for kids and families in crisis, so I am just so happy to be here. My mom and sister actually got to do one a little bit ago, and it's crazy to know I'm here now. Paul Swan Van Lent, which is actually my dad says, "Hey brother," so that's confusing. I don't know. Okay, so I think we should start the show. What do you think? Should we start the show? Before we do start the show, I do want to say I love performing for live audiences, and I'm worried that this is going to be an awkward show since I'm not live and I can't see you, but you can see me. So here's the deal. Just like in a live, the whole fam is here. Woo woo! It's just me in my living room, but I'm glad your family is there. So here's the deal. Just like Christiana just did, if you have a comment or you want to say something or you want to do anything, put it in the comments. Just make sure they're respectful and appropriate for everybody. But please comment. There will be a few times in the show where I will actually have you help out in the show here from wherever you are in the comment section. So get ready for that. Feel free to comment. Comments, feel free to comment. Uh, I don't know, the clapping hands. I use those for my friends, like, yeah, you go. But I'm so happy to be here. So I want to start off today with an observational test to make sure our brains are working well. Is that okay? Can we do that? So the observational test uses two things. It uses a playing card and it uses a dollar bill. Look, you fold the dollar bill like this. I appreciate that. Awkward is awesome. It fuels my world. Here we go. We fold the dollar bill like this, and then you take the card. And now, if I asked you which side of the dollar bill is the card on, you'd say the side closest to you, right? You're doing great in the observational test so far. Look, if I fold it like this, it gets a little more difficult, right? Because now it's in the middle. But if I flip it around like this and I unfold, and it goes through the bill, then it gets a little confusing. What's even weirder is when, oh, it's when the card just starts to kind of go through like this. This is a test if our brain is working, because what we're seeing is impossible. This is important. Oh, this is kind of weird. Well, now that our brains are warmed up, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, what's magic and what we're just. I got to be honest, guys. I was having an awkward moment. There's two compartments here. There's like one for bigger bills and one for whatever. You don't care. But anyway, it's hard to tell what's magic and what you're just imagining, right? Because like you can imagine all kinds of things. Let's see who else is joining. If you're here, if you're joining, we're about 4 minutes in. If you're joining now, go ahead and comment where you're from. I would love to know where you're from. Hi, Jeff Partain. Mansion Memories is here. I'm on the stream, so I hope so. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me. Also, now that we're starting the show, we should officially do the official take one. It's live. Here we go. Put this over here. Oh yeah. We're all set. Okay. I thought I was in frame. Was not in frame. I want to show you a trick I've been working on. How's that? Since we're doing this thing, I thought you should, kind of see what I get to do at home. This is a brand new trick. I'll tilt just a little bit so you can see it back here. You need a few things. Okay, you need a sheet of newspaper, and I just cut this out of a newspaper. And very important, you need some liquid. I got a Gatorade. I don't like drinking Gatorade, but it works for the trick. So you get some Gatorade. We'll take the lid off here. And this is the hardest part of the entire trick. Look, you roll the newspaper. It took me a while to learn how to do that, so bear with me, friends. And you get yourself a little like plastic cup that you would find at, like, I don't know, a wedding or something, and you have to make sure that your paper cone stays open. Okay, because the next step here is, I think we're having people join from Yogurtland. That's exciting. Tell the people at Yogurtland to join the Mansion Memories stream. We're here. We're live. Okay, so here's the deal. You take the liquid and we'll see how this works. You pour it into, you know what, I forgot one very important step. You have to take the bottom and you have to fold it up. It sounds silly, but it makes all the difference in the world, because you can take that liquid and you can pour it. Oh, it's staying. Okay, it's staying. I don't know how much time we have. You can pour it in the cone. Okay, hold on. Hi, Ryan Carr. Welcome. Okay, now you get your cup and you can kind of dip in here. Oh, gotta fold it. You wait a few seconds and cheers to you. Welcome. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. We are so excited to have you. The floor is now wet, but that's okay. We don't care. Go ahead and comment where you're coming at me from. I'm in Crestline, California, at my house. I would love to know where you're coming from. If you're just joining, I want to do something through the camera. I want to play a little game, if that's okay. This is a game I used to play as a kid with my cousins. Look, you get 2 coins. Okay, you get this one. Now this one is an old American coin. This is a $50. Okay, and let me tilt up just a little bit so you can see my head, and it's not just like my eyebrows, because that's weird. You get an American coin, and then you get like a British coin. This is a copper coin, right? So if I take both coins and I put them in my hand like this, I make a fist. Look, sleeves are coming up. I'll take out 1 coin. Now, don't worry, you're not going to have to guess which coin I'm taking out. I'll show it to you. You take out the American coin. Look, it goes in your pocket like this. Now, this was the 2-coin game when I played it when I was a kid. If I was to ask you right now how many coins were in the hand, how many would you say? You'd probably say 1, but remember, this is actually the 2-coin game. Remember, now that happened quick. Maybe you didn't know it was coming. Look, other sleeve comes up. I'll do it again. This time, we reach inside, and we'll take out the copper coin. How's that? But this hand will stay in frame the whole time. Now remember, it's very important to remember, this is the 2-coin game. Keep that in mind. Here, look, we'll do it again. Would somebody comment copper or silver coin? Somebody comment in the comments real quick. This way we know it's fair. Let's see here. Who's going to comment? This is fun. Okay, maybe I'll just choose. Look, we'll take out the silver coin. How's that? Look, silver coin goes in my pocket like this. Remember, we'll start over. It's the 2-coin trick. Look, you're probably getting really tired of this, right? Look, we'll take out the copper coin one more time. Copper. Oh, Isoeta now says silver. It's too late. We'll take out the copper this time. And oh, Sophia says copper. Okay, you know what? We're getting some conflicting answers. We'll just do this. Watch. How's that? We'll be done with that. If you're just joining, welcome. We are so excited to have you. Go ahead and comment where you're from. I'd love to know who we have tuning in. It would be cool if we got someone from like around the world. That'd be awesome. When I was a kid, I loved magic. I've loved magic since I was a little kid. My cousin Patrick showed me my first card trick, and it changed my world. But I wanted to be an illusionist, like David Copperfield. You heard of David Copperfield? He does illusions with bright lights and big boxes. Now, when I was 9, that wasn't my budget. That was David Copperfield's budget. This right here was my budget. I know, I know. Here, I'll tilt it down so you can see exactly what this is. It's just a little shiny bag that I went around my house and I found. I got 3 ropes inside. We have kind of a long rope. We have kind of a short rope. And then we have a rope that's maybe right about in the middle. Now, that didn't let my imagination stop me. John McKelvey III says, "What? That made my day." That's the goal right there. Um, Now, when I was a kid, I had a great imagination. So I could just take those ropes like this, the long, the medium, and the short. And if I imagined hard enough, we can actually just get them to stretch out just a little bit. It starts slowly, but then we get 3 ropes that are the same size. It's pretty crazy. Now, at home, you might be getting a little confused. I got a little confused the first time I saw this trick. So here, we'll get rid of one of the ropes, and I'll do a trick with just 2 ropes. How's that? Okay, I don't actually know a trick with 2 ropes, so we'll do a trick with 1 rope. How's that? Here, you know what? We'll tie a knot in the rope like this, so we don't have to worry about how many ropes there are, right? We've just got a one big loop. Okay, and we also have this. This is a solid ring. Look, I'll tap it on my computer so you can hear it. Check it out. Solid ring, solid loop of rope. This is the illusion I learned how to do when I was about 9 years old. Look. Now I know what you're thinking. How does that work? That's what I thought when I was 9. But here, I'll show it to you again. It melts right there at the knot. Look. It's pretty wild. I'll take a step back for this next one. Look, we'll do it in midair for the skeptics out there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Goes right on. And I wish you were here because you could pull on this all day long. In fact, I could do this trick all day. Okay, this does happen sometimes. Sometimes you do actually have to untie the rope like this and take off that ring. But what if you don't want to take off the ring? That's okay. You can take the ends like this, and you just give them a tug, and they come off like this. Do you know how? I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on. But I do know what you're thinking. That's disgusting. Do not put rope in your mouth. And I agree. Look, if you kind of just wiggle them like this, we'll get really, really close so you can see this. Look. Ends go right back on like this, and you can take the ring all the way off. Now, in the beginning, we didn't start with the long rope, just like 9-year-old Zac did not start with the David Copperfield budget. In fact, you know what? Let's go back to when. Thank you. Yeah. No, we didn't even have 2 ropes in the beginning because we had 3 ropes that, remember, they weren't the same size. Now, I hope out there you've been. Yes, sanitize is a good thing to say. Luckily, it's just me that will be touching these ropes for the next infinity. Now, let's go back to the reality, because a second ago we didn't have all the same length ropes. We had the different lengths, right? So on the count of 3, we'll go back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And we somehow go back to just a little short rope. Just a rope right about in the middle. And a very long rope. If you're just now tuning in, we would love to see any comments that you want to say about our shows. We also are going to be doing more of these Saturday Facebook Lives coming up, so tune in for those on the Mansion Memories Facebook page. And we would love to see pictures of you and your children or yourselves or your family watching the show. It makes our days. So how are we doing out there? Are we doing okay? Is this Facebook Live thing Working for magic? Are we having a good time? I want to try something through the screen. Can we do that? Here, over there, you'll notice right here, I've got a deck of cards in a wine glass. Okay, and we'll get back to that in just a moment. But I want somebody, if you would like to be a part of the card selection process, would you go ahead and comment me in the comments right now, and I'll pick some usernames here, and we can get a little chain going. Because I need about 3 people to help me choose a random card that I could not possibly know. So if you're in the comments right now, go ahead and comment, and I'll be waiting for those comments. Let's see here. Somebody says, woohoo. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, this is fun. I think what it is there's a little bit of delay. So I just have to keep talking after I ask you to comment if you want to be a part of it. So I just have to keep talking and wait for you to, to comment. Oh my goodness, we've got some people from New York City or that's not that moment you're reading Facebook comments real slow and you see NYS. City does not begin with an S. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, we've got Christiana McKelvey saying me. We've got Isota saying the Ace of Spades. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm seeing maybe someone I don't know. So let's. Is there anyone here I don't know? I'm gonna scroll through these comments. That way it couldn't be set up. Okay, we'll get Dwayne is on here. Dwayne, you there? I want you to give me a color, red or black. In a deck of cards, there's red and there's black. Give me a color, and we'll narrow it down to a card here. Here we go. I hope Dwayne is here. It would be really funny if he just like left. Dwayne, make a decision, red or black. What do you think? Well, he does that. I can show you the oldest magic trick I know. Check it out. I know. Some of you are freaking out. Others are unimpressed. Dwayne, my man, if I keep doing this, it's gonna red, perfect. Okay. So you say red, and I need a suit. So heart or diamonds. So maybe Mary Safel, if you're out there, would you give me hearts or diamonds? Dwayne said red, hearts or diamonds. Could make a song. You know, it's funny. Right before I went live, the way I get hyped for shows is I just sing songs, like Broadway show tune songs. I love singing. Let's see. Hopefully Mary's out there. Diamonds or hearts? Hearts or diamonds? While she's doing that, I'll do a little housekeeping here. Thanks for watching, everybody. It is so good to have you here. Again, if you're joining us, let me know where you're watching from, and we would love to see pictures and comments from wherever you are with your children or your family or wherever. Isota says tuxedo. That's not a card, but I appreciate it. I can't read. Diamonds. Cool. And we need one more thing. We need a value for the card. So would somebody maybe let's see who's still out there. Isota, would you give me a value of the card? And we'll get a value going. Now, what I didn't tell you about this glass over here, because before the show, I took this deck and I did something very special. I went through and I picked out one of my favorite cards and I reversed it in the deck. She says, oh, I got it now. Tuxedo. That's a suit. Right. Okay. That's right up my alley. Okay. Isota says the 7 of diamonds. Now, what I didn't tell you is before the show, I really did. I went through the deck and I just turned over one card. Look. Can you see this one card in my deck is turned over? You said between the 3 of you, you said the 7 of diamonds. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 of diamonds. Pretty crazy stuff. Couldn't have done it without you. I think that's my first time ever doing magic through the Facebook comment section. So this is good. We are rolling along. Oh my goodness. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're so excited to have you. My name is Zach. I'm a magician, as you can maybe tell. I want to tell you a quick story because I love traveling. I really do. Oh, got it. Dwayne says about a 30-second delay. That makes sense. Now, I love traveling. I really do. We can't do a lot of traveling right now. But when I was about 9 years old, I got to go on a trip with just my grandmother. And it was just her and I. And we got to go exploring. And we stayed 2 nights in the city. And the next day we got up and we wanted to go exploring because my grandmother was as old as a grandmother should be, but she was still very young at heart. She loved exploration and laughing. So we went exploring and we made it to this marketplace. And I had never been to anywhere like it. Pike's Place Marketplace. And it has multiple levels. And the deeper we went, the more adventures we had, the more sights and sounds we began to pick up on and be amazed by. And then we got to the bottom level and we're walking along. And I remember we passed this soap shop. I love smelling soap shops. I don't know, it's a thing. And then I look to my left and all of a sudden I start to see posters of famous magicians that 9-year-old Zach knew. I knew these people. Now, what I didn't know is as I followed these posters, it led me to a doorway. And this doorway led into a little magic shop. And there was a gentleman behind the counter. And I'll never forget this. I walked in, I was 9 years old. He couldn't take me seriously. So I looked at him and I said, "No, I'm a magician." And he's like, "Are you?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I showed him some magic. And all of a sudden, he knew I was a magician. So he looked around and he said, "Can I show you something I'm working on?" And I said, "Of course." And he showed me something I had never seen before and I want to show it to you now. Look, here's what he did. He had a deck of cards, like this one here. He opened it up, and instead of spreading through and having me take one, instead, he turned the cards face up and face down, like this, and he started to mix them, face up and face down. I was confused. I had never seen this before. Yeah, that'll take forever, so you know what, we'll mix them like this. Now, I was confused because he didn't ask me to take a card or think of a card or remember a card. Instead, he just mixed the cards face up and face down. And I asked him, I said, "Well, wait, I didn't pick a card." And he said, "It's not about your card. The goal is to try to find the aces." And I was hooked. So he said, "The second one, it happens a little faster. Watch. We get the second ace." I know. I was thinking the same thing. This guy's good. But look, with a cut, one ace flies out of the deck. Now keep in mind, he was doing this with a deck that was face up and face down and face up, all mixed up. But when he took the other aces and he just waved them over the deck like this, and I remember he gave the deck a little tap right on top. And somehow, I still don't know how to this day, he spread through and all of the cards had turned right side up, except for one. See, I thought he had messed up the trick until he turned that card over and he had found the last ace. Now, that's one of my favorite stories, and it's something I remember, and I think I will remember forever, this trip with my grandmother. But, you know, when I walk in that store, I've been there again since I went with my grandmother. It's not the store I remember. It's not even the magic I remember, but it's the traveling with my grandmother. It's the new people we got to meet. It's the new places we got to see. See, look, every card becomes different. But wait, not just these. And that's a memory I will keep forever. I love memories like that. Oh my goodness. And this is perfect. Mansion memories. We're on mansion memories. Now, we've had a lot of time at home. If you're anything like me, you've started to pick up little hobbies and get a little bored, so you've been working on other stuff. And I want to share with you something that I've been working on while we've been at home. And it's actually over here. And it's been sitting over here since I was a kid, but I just learned what it was and how to do some stuff. I'll show you. Nothing super cryptic. This is a Rubik's Cube. You've probably seen one of these before. Now, when I was a youngster, I knew how to solve these. I knew the algorithms, but I completely forgot. But I've recently found something pretty neat. Look, you get a Rubik's Cube, and you get yourself. You get. Christina says, "Hey, do you know that it takes a long time to comment?" And it totally does, Christina. I can talk way faster than you can comment, and that is a valid point. I'm sorry if I offended you. Now, here's the cool thing. You get a Rubik's Cube, and you get a paper bag. And if you take the Rubik's Cube and you put it into the paper bag like this, you wait a few seconds, you can actually pull it out, hopefully, completely solved. It's amazing. I know. It also works the other way. Look, you can put it in mixed up. You wait a few seconds. It completely mixes up. It's one more time. You put it in, and almost like an avocado, it ripens in a paper bag. Look, amazing, completely solved. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking there's just a mixed up one in the bag, and there's nothing. There's nothing in the bag. I checked for you. It's nothing in there. No, you're too smart for this. Okay, I do actually have another Rubik's Cube in the bag. I should have told you at the start. I feel bad now. What I should tell you also is that one's actually completely solved too. I keep an extra in there. Now, some of you out there, the real skeptics, may be thinking, Zach, you just have another one in the bag. And I say that's ridiculous. Why would I? Look, nothing in there. Okay, I do feel a little dishonest. Because I should tell. I was gonna keep this for lunch later, but this is actually where I keep my avocados to ripen. And that's it. And I'll make some guacamole later. And if you're just joining now, the first thing you heard me say was, I'm going to make some guacamole later. So you're probably, thinking I'm a pretty cool guy. If you are just joining us, we are so happy to have you. Welcome. I want to show you one more trick before we go, and I would love it if somebody in the comments could get involved again. So if you're in the comments and you'd like to help, maybe if you didn't help with the deck of cards before, I would love to have you help out with this next trick here. Is that okay? So if you would just comment if you'd like to help, and we'll deal with the comment delay here. We've got some people exclaiming, thank you so much. I'm happy you're here. And while you do that, I'm gonna grab a deck of cards here. Let's see. We've got a few people commenting. Cool. Now in a moment, I'm going to choose one of you to pick one of these cards. Okay, and it's important. I'm going to keep these cards in frame the whole time. Okay, I won't change the order of the cards. I won't move them around. They're going to stay right here, and they're going to be determined by your decisions. Okay, we're going to get a random card. I see Billy. Billy is here. Grace is here. Hello. Grace, would you like to help me out? I would love it if you help me out, Grace. Here's the deal. Out of these cards, usually to have you pick a card, I would spread through like this, and you would pick a card, right? But we can't do that through here. So if you would give me a number between 1 and 52, so you get exactly the card you want, and we can make sure that it's a fair choice for you and the audience. Let's see here. So we'll wait for Grace to pick a number here, and that way we get a completely random card. Here we go. While she does that, I'll make sure these are in frame, and I'll prepare to count down to whatever number Grace says. It's a difficult decision. I know. Whenever you're ready. 37. Wow, that's decisive. That's going to be 10 minutes of the show. I'm going to deal down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 7 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Now, Grace, you and I didn't talk beforehand. Take a look at that card. Look, had you gone one more, you would have gotten the 5 of hearts, or had you gone one less, you would have gotten the Queen of clubs. But take a look at that card and remember it. Everybody lock this card into your mind, and we will mix this back into the deck. Now, one thing I've been loving to do is I wake up every morning. I saw John McKelvey said he enjoys avocados for breakfast, and I've been doing something kind of similar. I've actually, here, let me move this out of the way. I've actually been making smoothies for breakfast. So I want to show you how I make a smoothie. You get the deck of cards like this, and we'll give them a shuffle, kind of like this. And to make a smoothie, you need a few things. You need a blender. And I thought we could do this. So we'll put the cards. Yeah, this makes sense, right? We'll put the cards in the blender like this, and of course we need some liquid here. We'll put some of that in there, and we'll maybe put some more of this in there. Oh yeah. This is great. This is really good. And something popped up. Some people are commenting, so I can't see. Oh, this is good. Okay. And then you take this and you just blend it up. This is how magicians make smoothies. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me get this really close so you can really see what's going on. Here, look. We'll blend this up nice. We'll blend this up nice and fine. Blenders were not made to do this. Okay. And I think, oh yeah, I think that'll do it. I think we got it. Here we go. We'll blend a little more. Well, maybe a little more. Here we go. Watch. In the advertisement and at the beginning of the show, before a lot of people joined us, I mentioned popcorn. So what I've tried to do is I tried to harness your card from the ashes of the blender and just give it a little toss invisibly over to the popcorn. Look, my hands are empty, my sleeves are coming up. I'm just going to grab the popcorn. This is my popcorn. I want you to see this. I didn't have time to pop it, but what I do have is a lot of kernels. One card that looks a little blender chewed. I think we may have done this right. Grace, I forget your card. Was it was it the 3 of diamonds? I think 3 diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 of diamonds. A little blendered up, but the 3 of diamonds just for you. Well, that's the end of the show. Thank you so much for coming. I am so happy I was able to do this. Again, I want to thank Mansion Memories for having me on. Again, just an amazing organization who provides magical days and fun outings and organizes amazing days for kids and families in crisis. And I just want to thank them so much for having me on here. I want to thank all of you for joining. This has been so much fun. This has been my first Facebook Live magic show, and you've made it amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and check out Mansion Memories Facebook. their website, get on their email list, and they'll tell you all about the amazing ways you can support them. My name is Zac Swan, if you want to find me later on. And I am so, so happy that we were able to have this time together. This was amazing. Thank you so, so much. And have an amazing day. All right. Now I got to figure out how to end the Facebook Live. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.